Hello, welcome back to the Scrying Mirror. I'm on here to show you one of my favorite new decks that I just got. The Medieval Feathers Tarot deck. This is absolutely gorgeous deck. Now it is a pip, and I will tell you, I hate pip decks. I hate them. I will not get any pip deck, but this was an exception, and I will show you why. I'm going to read everything to you. And I'm going to explain to you that the person that did this came from Cuba. And I'll read everything about it, but let's look at it first. I'm going to show you everything. So here's the outer. It comes with a 2-part box. It looks like this. It's got the gold foil on the outside. Kind of the siding is like this too. It's a medieval tarot. It is artwork and concept by Alejandro R. Rozàn. Text by J.R. Rivera. Okay? I've already got something spilled on it or something from the manufacturer because I just got it in. Here's the back. And look at those beautiful cards. Okay? And I'm going to tell you why these are so important to me and I love them so much. In the realm of dreams, the boundaries of time are unclear. The hidden becomes seen and desires can be welcomed into reality. Here, feathers of fate meld with medieval imagery and profound insight unfolds in an elegant tapestry of self-reflection and divination. With layers of symbolism and runes that pay homage to their antique predecessors, this exquisite set is a rich portal into understanding the intricacies of the major and minor arcana, with bonus cards and upright and reversal meanings to guide you through the mysteries of the past, the potentials of the present, and a clear vision of the future. I love this deck because it's got 80 cards, and the book is amazing. Look at when I open it. These cards are just absolutely stunning. And it's not foil. Do you see the color of this right here? This is the siding. It's like a mustardy color, like those Louis Vuitton bags. It's like a gold, but like a yellow gold, you know. It comes with this on top to make for sure that the book doesn't get, like, I love that about it. It shows that they care. Look how thick this book is. This is an amazing book. So let's go. We got strength, right? I opened it to strength. We're going to talk about that one. It says strength. La Force is what it's called. And on the card, it's going to be in another language. I believe it is, I want to say French because it's La Force, but I'm going to show you on the cards here in a minute. It tells you about strength, the number of the card. It tells you the upright meaning, and it's giving you a kind of a small little, what do you call it? Oh gosh, I always say this. Come on. I'm having brain. The little power is the upright meaning. It's like the little title meanings. And then it's got the reversed meaning. And then the feather. Every card has a different feather in the deck, right? Every card has a... Let me turn this down. I don't know why it's doing this. Every card has a different feather in the deck, right? And I can turn it up a little bit, but not too much. I don't know why it's doing this. Let's go up a little bit, but not too much. But every card in the deck has a different feather. Like this one is the Cassowary's feather. Advises you that you will have to confront your fears by tackling them head on, with one aim in mind, to liberate yourself from what has been holding you down. Doing this will help you become more resilient, which will help you be more tolerant of things that test your patience. Because it's the strength card, of course. And strength is power, is what it's saying. Having more strength is power. Look how beautiful the top of the deck is. Is that not gorgeous? And the whole deck is like that. So, like, when you're reading it, you can kind of put this in there. If you want to, like, kind of put this where you're at. That's what I would do. Kind of like where I'm at. Or put it at the top when I put it back on. I'll stick it back on top of here. But the back of the deck just looks like that. It's from Blue Angel. Like I said, this is from Australia, is where they published this from. I'm going to move the card. We'll go through the book a little bit more. Now, it does have I will show you like the beginning. I'm going to read to you. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. This was a 2024. So this is the 2024 year deck. Talks about that, what's the major arcana, contents. But I wanted to read you this, okay? It talks about the minor arcana. So each one has its own page on it. The author's acknowledgement to my parents. And the illustrator's acknowledgement. And the messages from heaven are the feathers, right? Messages from heaven. So I wanted to read to you about the deck. The inspiration. The medieval tarot echoes tarot decks from the past. The images on the cards came from Alejandro's dreams. No matter how hard he tried, he couldn't remember what he dreamed about. Only that in it, hold on, that don't make sense. Only that it involved feathers and medieval themes. When our inspiration to create comes in a dream and we can't remember the details, it never hurts to look back in history to see how we can replace the missing puzzle piece. So he chose to combine medieval art with bird feathers and draw influence from other vintage tarot cards. The primary goal of developing this tarot deck was to resurrect these historical decks. And that is what I love so much about this deck. And you ought to see the cards. They're gorgeous. The backs of them are gorgeous. The fronts of them, the sides, everything is gorgeous. And they are a bigger deck. It is bigger cards, but I love this about them. Because the Medieval Feathers Tarot is a pip deck rather than a scenic deck, such as the Rider-Waite, many other modern decks, and includes direct references for the minors and parts of the trumps from the earlier Italian and French tarot decks of the 15th and 18th centuries. So you're going to see tarot deck cards in here that are from the 15th to 18th century, and it's going to tell you which deck it came from in every one of the cards, and I'll show you that in a minute. Each picture incorporates features from different tarot decks to give it a feeling of individuality in both the major and minor arcana. And these are the decks which inspire the illustrations within the cards. So I'm going to give you that right there so you can see it. Let me see if you can see it a little bit better if I do it this way. I want you to be able to see it better. Can you see it like this though? There's Tarot, here let me go like this. Tarot Jean Noble, Tarot, is it Jacques Vauvel, the 1650, the Carey Yale Sheet, 15th century, Budapest Tarot, 15th century, Flamand or Vendabar Tarot, 1780. Remember the Tarocco Bolognese, 1442, Medieval Tarocchi, 1500. I really want that one. Pierpont Morgan Bergamo Tarot, 1452. Visconti di Madrone Tarot, 1450. Menciante Tarot, 1466. And the Zodiac Anatomy, Homus Signorium, for the 22nd card, El Consultant, the Consultant. So find the images from these tarot decks online and compare. You'll see the similarity. So you can look them up online through these decks and compare if they're how similar they are. Even if you don't have the deck, you can look them up. It's impossible to replicate the tarot decks listed above, and many have tried to. The essence of those tarot decks is infused in this deck and is now yours to use. We hope you enjoyed the use of cards as much as we did creating them. So then it goes to like the tarot and its uses, the titles in the Medieval Feathers Tarot, and then the bonus cards. It's the first card is the El Consultant, representing the querent for whom the reading is being done for. Then the second card is the Mason Dao, nowadays known as the Tower. For this deck, according to the system, the Foundry has taken its place. Mason Dao was created and placed into this deck for those wanting the modern card for their readings. The divinatory meanings of these two cards vary slightly, so you can include one or both in your readings. I think I'm going to take one out probably. I don't want to have two towers in my card deck, but we'll see which one I decide to keep. We wanted to include the bonus cards as a heartfelt thank you to the owner of the tarot deck. interpretive techniques using the numbers, like the archangel numbers and the angel numbers. Here's a list of each number and its numerological significance. So you'll know like the significance of 1, like new beginnings, 2, balance, 3 is creativity, all of that. Using odds and evens. I might have to read about that. Using the suits. Using the feathers. And then this is where, see the beautiful art in this book? Oh, sorry, didn't mean to hit that. And then it shows some card spread, single card, past, present, future. And then advice, future, present, and all of that. It's a feather spread. I really like that. And then the advice. And then look, major arcana. Look how beautiful that is. So let's get to the cards finally. I just wanted to show you that. Oh, and then if you get to like, let's do like the major arcana. The Fool. Yeah, I think so. The parrot feather advises you to abandon old habits and adopt new ones. Oh, here it is. Upright meaning. El Mat signifies freedom from everything that pushes you. No, it's telling about which deck they come from. Some of the, maybe the pips. Let's go to 7 of Cups. See, it comes from the Sept de Coupe. That indicates this is a time, excuse me, I'm having some bad throat issues with the winter going on, so, excuse me, indicates this is a time for you to accomplish things independently without relying on anybody for assistance, even if it may seem sometimes appears harsh. Now I can already think 7 of Cups. And usually the 7 of Cups is looking at a cup, looking at the card, and it's like it's unobtainable, like you can't reach it. The 7 of Cups is something that you can only dream about, but you can't have. So these are a little bit different for me. And it says the desert finch's feather inside the bottom cup reminds them to stand independently if needed. So it tells you which one it is. And then it says this will give you a better hope. And it tells you which card a deck it comes from, the 15th to the 18th century. In the minors, in the pips, and then the feather. The desert finch feather advises you to keep your eye open for all the wonderful opportunities which are at your disposal, and understanding that each brings a unique outcome when selected. Be very careful which one you choose, and see to it that it can benefit you greatly. So, let's get. This is a beautiful deck. Look at this. Look how gorgeous this is. I'm so excited about this. I hope y'all can see this. Let's see if we can see it. Look how, and this card deck is huge. I will show you just like even a small, thinner, taller card. Look how big it is compared to the other one. Like this is the Mythos Tarot deck. And look how big it is compared to this. It is insane, but I love it. I do like bigger cards. I don't know what it is. I have really small hands, but I like that they've used their time to make bigger cards instead of those little tiny ones that they do shuffle well, but they're not. Look at the backs of them. Medieval Feathers Tarot, and then over here it tells it, I think, in either French or Italian, but French and Italian is the same, I believe. So I feel crazy saying that, but I'm pretty sure that's true. Italian and French are the same. So if I'm wrong, I feel horribly stupid. So I'm going to look that up to make for sure. But let's go ahead and open this. It's the first time I'm doing this. First time we're seeing this together, and I'm very excited to see it. Let's open that. I'm going to keep that. But look at this. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I finally get to look at it because I've had it for a little bit, and I've not been able to show you all. So I'm very, very excited to see these with you all. Let's look at them together. And I'm going to kind of tilt it down so you can see each card. I should have got a background that was a little bit better for you all seeing it. But I'm going to put the card up anyway for you. So if you can't see it very well, then I'll make for sure somehow we can find a way, okay? Look how big this card is, though. And I want to show you the sides. They're gilded, but they're like the yellowish like a yellow gold. And then the backs, look how beautiful they are. This is an amazing deck. And look at the feathers. They even have feathers in it. I love it. The Medieval Feathers Tarot. And then it says, that which is the number, which is MM. I'm trying to figure out. I used to know all the numerology and no matter how big it was. And this is Riviera. So this is, okay, so these are the makers of the cards. That's not, see, remember I said it's by Alejandro R. Rozàn, which is Rozàn here. Alejandro R. Rozàn. And Riviera is the text by J.R. Rivera. So that's why it says J.R. Rivera on here. So let's move this out of the way, and I'll kind of put it right here, but I want to be able to show you. So let's stick it over here. I am very careful with this deck. I love this deck, and I want to keep this deck for a long time. This is probably one of my special decks next. Like next to the other one that I've got, these are my favorites so far. I do have several other decks, guys. Look out for the horror deck that I'm coming up with, the Horror Tarot. I have Magicians, Martyrs, and Madmen Tarot. That came from, I've got this one, the Baroque Tarot, which I am so happy about. Look at that. That's coming up. The Horror Tarot by Todd Alcott is coming up. Look at the back. They look like posters, like movie posters from the back in the day. And then the Magicians. This is by Travis McHenry, the best selling author of Angel Tarot and Occult Tarot. The Magicians and Martyrs and Madmen Tarot. The Magicians are like Marie Laveau is in here. The one who is the Queen of Voodoo. The one who actually made the Follow Me Boy oil. She's the one who made that. Martyrs, who like made history. And the Madmen, which was like the Donner Party. And other, like the Titanic is in this. So this is a really good one. And look at it. It's also got gold. It's a beautiful deck. So I cannot wait to show you all of these. I just wanted to show you a few. Also have the Path of Terror, which is a vinyl, like it's made of that, what do you call it? Not vinyl deck, the linen tarot. It was only $4.99. So I cannot wait to show you all. And then I've already showed you all the Grateful Dead deck. And then I have a new one from the Criterion, and it's the Stained Glass Tarot, and it is absolutely stunning. It doesn't look like anything on the outside. The cards are tarot, or I'm sorry, the cards are stained glass, but from back in the day. It reminds me of Beauty and the Beast, actually. So, and look at the card sides. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? And then look at the cards. So they don't really feel they're very thin, actually. They're not that thin, but look at the backs of them. Cannot wait to show you all these. So remember, guys, keep a post and follow this, subscribe and follow. Subscribe to me so you can get the know of when I'm on here. Get the know-how of when I'm on here. Yeah. I can't speak into words today for some reason. So this is the back of them. I'm going to flip them back over, and then we're going to start. Look at how big these cards are. Absolutely huge. And I'll show you again. Look how big. Like, this is more than bigger than a tarot card. So this is the Mythos Tarot right here on top. So that's how big this card is. Look at it. And it's very, like, very thick. To me, anyway, it's a good card stock. Now, I will show you a difference here, but I'm going to show you really quick. This is the full, and I'm going to start off, and it says freedom. And then also here in Italian and French. But if you turn it over and it's upside down, it tells you evasive. So it also tells you the reversal meaning as well, if it's upside down, okay? So there's that, and that is, I believe, the parrot. That one, let me look in the book. I think it's the parrot one that see though. So, freedom. This means freedom, the Fool. But the Fool to me is new beginnings. It's freedom, but it's new beginnings. So these are different meanings to me, and so it's kind of confusing on that part. Like, the Magician is a beginning, but this is a new journey. So I don't know why it's saying freedom. Maybe that's why. But look how long up they're. Back in the day, the longer up they were, the better their status was. Like, the longer their shoe was up. So that is so, like, from back in the day. Like, it's totally the medieval time. Look how beautiful. And it is such a good card. I love these cards. I love them so much. I don't mind that there's a border on these at all. By no means. Let me turn this. I'm trying to see which is best for you all. Like, what the best. There we go. I'm hoping you all can see that. I might turn this up a little bit so you can see it a little bit better, but not. And then look. 2 is the Popus, which obviously is the, and if you turn it over, the entrench, not the, it's entrench, and wisdom, which follow your intuition is what I would think to write on there, but it's fine. The Empress was productivity. To me, this is mother, but do you see what this is? You already know. Everybody knows what this is. It's the peacock. So I'm not going to go through every one of them. That's the Emperor. I'm going to go through these pretty fast. They are sticking together because they're brand new. Obviously, they're going to do that. The Pope, teachings, which is right. This looks like a cardinal. The Lovers, look at that. With the Cupid on top. I love these older style cards like this. They're my favorite. Chariot. Justice. Balance. Okay, so 8 is not strength, it's justice. So they've changed that one. But back in the day, it was like that. So the justice and the strength card was different. The strength card is now 11 in this deck. Hermit. Look how gorgeous. And if you turn it over, like, reclusiveness, even, wait a minute, detachment, reclusiveness. I mean, it's kind of the same, but okay. Wheel of Fortune is change, but up here it's risks. So I'm going to go through these pretty fast so you can see all of them, and it doesn't take forever. So strength is 11 instead of 8. And pay attention to the feathers, because that's the main thing. The Hanged Man, Death, this video does not give this card, like this thing, justice. I wish they had a little bit more color in them, but I think that the reason why they didn't do this, there is like a yellowish gold brown in the background. The reason why I think they did this is so that the feather would stand out more. Now, that's totally fine, but you can kind of see like a little bit of bluish color in this one, but more black. If that makes any sense. The Devil, Diablo. 16 is lightning. The Foudre, which is, you know what that is. 16 is the Tower. So, I don't know about all that. What is this? The House of God. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Oh, there's 2 16s. I forgot. I think I would probably pick this one over this one, just because this is more of how it's supposed to be in the tarot deck. But for now, we're just going to leave it like that. But I would take that out. And also, there's another extra one that's just the Querant card. The Star, that's my card. So I love that. It's very like a grayish blue. The Moon. You can tell by the Lune. The Sun. can't really tell the cards in this, and it's kind of bothering me. I can't really tell the cards in this. You can tell the green in it. Judgment. The World. Look at that one. Look at that feather. This is the Querant. This is the number 22 card, the Querant. 22, the consultant, you know, embodiment. So that's the other card. Then Ace of Coins. So this is the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So then it goes to pips. What is going on here? Oh, it looks just like the back of the card. I was like, what's going on here? So it's 1, 2 for the 2 of coins, because that's when it's on the back side of the deck. So they wanted to put that 2 of coins, which is choice. So we're going to turn that over. That will be confusing. I'll think it's always the other way around. 3 of coins, 4 of coins, 5 of coins. Usually I hate pip decks, but there is an exception for this one because of the feathers. That's the only reason, and plus they have beautiful imagery. That is the only reason I like this deck. And there's the reversal meaning. 7 of coins, 8 of coins, 9, 10 of coins, Page of coins. Look at that. Knight of Pentacles, the Queen. This one's stuck together, I think. No, that one's just really thick. I just think they're stuck together and they're just really thick. The Queen of Coins, the King, and then Ace of Cups, Love, which is water. You can see the water in this card. I love that. That's so pretty. See the blue in it? So beautiful. 2 of Cups. And I'm going to try to open them up and do it like this. 3 of Cups. 4 of Cups. 5 of Cups. They're that thick that I feel like that's how thick they are. They're a good card. 6 of Cups. I'm trying to make for sure they're not sticking because I can't tell. 7. 8. 9. 10. That one has a ribbon on it. I guess the celebration of the 10 of Cups is happy life, like a happily ever ending. Happily ever after. Page of Cups, shyness. My daughter's a Cups and it reminds me of her. She's a sweetheart. Knight of Cups. Notice there's like is that a fish? Or like he is a fish? Or some type of sea creature or something like that. The Queen of Cups. Oh, looks like a canary. Oh, that one for Queen was. Looked like it. King of Cups. And then Ace of Wands. This is going to be fire. This is going to be the Griffins, I think. 2 of Wands. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Like I said, there's an exception to these being pips. I really would have preferred more than a pips. But anyway, 9 of Wands. I just don't see why people do pip decks. I don't get it. 10 of Wands. There's so much to be able to put on a card that you could use from other decks. Like they were doing the pips. But they did put like different cards and stuff. But I think they could have done a little bit better instead of pips. They did an amazing job on the deck. Everything else. And then they put it as pips. It went from like a 10 rating to me to like, what the crap? Like, whatever. Page of Wands. Other than that, though, it's a wonderful deck. I highly, highly recommend this deck. Knight of Wands. Although it's not a cheap deck, I highly recommend it. It's on sale right now on Amazon. Queen of Wands. King of Wands. Ace of Swords. So the swords are the griffin. See the griffin right there? Two of Wands, which are the yin yang, around like the making a decision. Three of Swords. I said Wands, I'm sorry. Four of Swords. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops, sorry. 9. Imagine if they had put imagery on these instead of pip cards, how beautiful this deck would have been. My favorite deck in the world. I'm not even playing. This is already my favorite deck, besides the Baroque Tarot. And so, Knight, the Queen of Swords, and the King of Swords. Still a wonderful deck. Look at it. Look at the goldness. It's like a yellow gold. Like, you know how you're getting like a yellow gold ring? Do you see it? It's not like that thick gold. It's like it's like a mustard gold. You know, like Louis Vuitton purses, you know if they're real, if they've got that mustardy color, you know. So it's like these, like they're very, very like good. I'm going to pull out a card, and that's going to be the Ten of Cups. Let's do it major. Let's do the Star. Well, you've already seen the deck, so you've already seen the cards and stuff. I highly guys, this is a beautiful deck. I highly recommend it. I want you to look how thick this card book, or the book is. It tells you everything, like Two of Wands. What the feather meaning is, the bittern's feather advises you to be bold, and whatever you do and say. Never shy away from what you need to express or want to do, since no one else will do it for you. Be assertive and fulfill whatever needs to be done. When you are assertive, you are showing sheer confidence and proving that nothing can bring you down. So it's saying the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is like waiting for your ships to come in, and you're kind of sitting there waiting. But you do, it's that creativity. Remember, you're waiting for like that new... You're waiting for that creativity to pop up, because it's the Ace of Wands and then the Two of Wands. So it is creativity, but it's still, waiting for the ships to come in, waiting for all of that. So I hope you all like this deck. It's an amazing deck. I really hope you all enjoyed this. I really hope that you all get this deck. On the back or on the front somewhere it says $35. It's $34.95. That's not what I paid for it. $35.95. I paid less than that. So if you could get it right now, it will be on sale. But I don't know for long. So I would definitely get it as quickly as I could. Okay. So I'm going to leave that there for you all. And try to put this out for you all to be able to try to make like a little thumbnail with it. But we'll see how it works, because it's a very big box. A very big book and very big cards, so it's worth it, guys. Go get it, okay? I'm not going to put a link in the description, but on Amazon is where you will get it the cheapest, or the Blue Angel. So it's from Australia, is where it was. It even says it on the back. I believe it was or this side maybe. Blue Angel is in Australia, I believe. Designed in Australia, printed in China. So blueangelonline.com is also another place you can get it if you can't do it on Amazon, okay? I will see you all later, and you all can be looking forward to the Baroque Tarot, which is amazing. The Horror Tarot. The Magicians, Martyrs, the Horror Tarot by Todd Alcott, by the way. The Magicians, Martyrs, and Madmen Tarot by Travis McHenry. The Baroque Tarot is Lamucci. I have their shadow deck, but you can't really use that deck a lot. So, and then I also have the Stained Glass, which was by Criterion. And on Amazon, it's supposed to be a cheap deck set, but it's not. It's kind of stepping up from that. And then I have the Path of Terror, which is kind of like Criterion. It's like an off-brand. It's Fox 99 Fox or something, or Fox 99. And it was only $4.99, and it was a linen deck. A linen deck, and the cards are perfect stock. So I will see you all soon, and I hope you all love this, and y'all can see more of my cards that are coming up, okay? If you all liked everything and want to see more, or follow, or just subscribe to me so that you all can get the latest of all these new decks. This is come out in 2024, so this is a newer deck. It's not that new, but just wanted to let you all know and show you all the deck for you. Thank you.